Final chapter! When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Temzik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Wow, your powers are very scary and potent. We went back 5:26 p.m. 10 years ago. Oh wow. So, does that mean that I was around 10 years ago then? Like, actual me?
It's ready!
What are you doing here, Lynn? Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me?
Eee!
Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! Cabanella's gun versus Joud's gun. Oh? Oh my god, we're the cat, aren't we? Huh? Oh, a kitten. Oh, shoo, you might get hurt. It's the same cat that we saw in the... in the present? It's gotta be, right? See, if the cat died here, then maybe we were also impacted by the meteorite. That's really bad luck. No warning too. You would expect the government maybe would be like, hey guys, don't go to the park. There's some meteorites going on in there. The kitty's gone. Are you okay? So how could Lynn not have seen the guy though? You're alright now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temzik meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temzik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment that saved your life. But what would that... This is 10 years ago. This would have a lot of cascading effects on the present, wouldn't it? I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Joud? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. He's had a lot of time to come to terms with it, 10 whole years. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that, will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
The last puzzle? That cat didn't randomly come up for no reason. It's the same cat, for sure. Oh boy. Now, how are we gonna save you? But we've already accepted that we're not gonna save him though. We're gonna just make it so that it's not because of the meteorite. That's maybe as much as we can do. If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready? Huh. She's not gonna budge from that spot. Sweet potato? Why is she making sweet potatoes at the park? But you know, it makes me wonder. Little girl, all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood did this girl have? Yeah, where are her parents? They never came up at all.
Doesn't everybody at least have one day in their life like that? Give her a break!
Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. make it so that it doesn't... Oh, we can't go anywhere.
It's ready!
Is that a plunger? Hold it! The meteorite hits the street light. If we can move that street light, maybe it wouldn't hit him directly in the back, right in the heart. And we do have Missile here. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy. You even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
They're sweet and they smell delicious.
These guys sure are making me want to try one. I don't know if you'll get the chance, but let's not worry about that for now, maybe. Turn up headphones. Oh. Stay back.
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lin's ears.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Oh. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway. At least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, that's all we needed to do? In the beginning anyway. But if she gets startled again... Maybe we'll have Missile look around a little bit. Nozzle. Nozzle. Wait, can all these nozzles be switched? Doesn't seem like it. I can't reach that. We can't reach that. Okay, we can't actually do too much for the time being. Wanna talk?
Oh, poor Miss Lin!
I'm sorry.
If you're so sorry, then put her down!
Alright now, Missile. I was really out of my head that day. Well, we can talk about all of this later. You guys pushed him. Yeah, he was just trying to do whatever he can, I guess, but yeah, taking a little kid at gunpoint is kind of... The Temsic meteorite is gonna fall very soon. Before that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment.
And I'll do everything I can to help too!
Okay. I kinda don't want to try it, but...
Please don't do that!
I just thought maybe it would wake her up. Even if you did wake her up? What good would that be at the moment?
You're the one who needs to wake up, Sissel!
This little doggy says some pretty smart things sometimes. Sorry. Not my intention. You wanna look at the potato again? What in the world is this thing? Yeah. So I can go to where Missile is. Rock the basket. Spray the nozzle. Oh, there's a sweet potato in there. Okay. Spray. What? What the hell are we doing with that? Oh no! I messed up. I should have followed the sweet potato. Over. Shouldn't I? I messed up.
Oh! Look at that sweet potato! That big, scary sweet potato!
You can swap it. It's not a sweet potato, Missile. That's Mino.
Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go. And I'm gonna need your help.
Okay, maybe we're fine, because Missile can go over there. Probably. My help? Can you, Missile? Hey, the post lantern. The post lantern. The sweet potato on the ground. Yeah, you can't quite reach it. I think, we probably need Sissel to be in this nozzle to push this one up. So, should I go back? I think I should go back. Yeah. I don't understand how this nozzle could possibly spray this thing over, but you know what? Worry about the logistics later, maybe? Okay, here we are. So, Missile, you need to be... You need to be right here. Sissel? Spray! Missile! Alright! Okay, what does that do? Oh! Distract them? That was quite a sight to see. It looks like this park just got a new feature. They don't care?
But neither one of them even glanced this way.
Guess that's not surprising, seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them. Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed. And Yomiel is killed, right after this, by the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, can we use it to our advantage in any way? There's still this that we haven't swapped it with. Is that still possible with something?
Oh, poor Miss Lin.
Yes. Let's see. Sissel can't really go anywhere else. You can't... No amount of spraying is gonna help.
Well, we can see why not.
Yeah, the overwhelming presence of Mino here. If only we could use it to our advantage somehow. Missile can't reach! Missile can't reach! Missile, do you have any bright ideas? Otherwise, I think we might have to go back again. Maybe getting Sissel somewhere is gonna be a thing.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down!
Uh-oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. Because the meteorite hits the lantern, so we probably want to switch Mino with a lantern. But they don't reach right now, so how can I make them reach? It looks like both paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way!
If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something!
Thought? That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense. What? Wait, what do you mean? I thought we'd be able to do something? Okay, so I don't know if we can do anything with that left nozzle. Because the potato just stays there in the middle. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Okay, missile is here. Missile is here. Oh? Okay. Oh, okay, we can just swap it right here. Oh, that... We got it then. Oh, okay, I see. Before it drops down. Oh, look! The lamppost is bending!
But it hasn't broken yet!
It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold up for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. But now I'm kind of worried about Mino crushing him. Do we have to do anything else? Because it seems like... Well, we solved the immediate problem, right? No, that's fine. Anything else we should be paying attention to in the meantime? I don't know. I feel like we got it. But maybe there's more. Oh, look, did you see? Oops, wrong buttons. Look though, the thing cracked. It broke. Are we good? It's about time. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path.
Oh, okay. That giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can.
Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. But you're giving me time to do stuff here. Now I'm like, okay, alright. I can't really go anywhere else. I'm just a sweet potato. It's unpredictable what'll happen though, because what if it hits Mino and then Mino kills Yomiel? There, how's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? Please don't tell me it's Lin. In its path? No! Oh! Oh! Oh, okay, but you're not dead. You're not dead. Detective Jowd! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg! What? The cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down! He still won't put down the gun! Huh? Jowd, put the gun down, now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's in his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! He wasn't even looking at where he was shooting. That could have been Lin for all we know. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
I won't let that happen!
Oh yes, we can swap bullets! Missile! The bullet is stopped in midair!
I'm here, inside the bullet! Now let's swap it with something!
What? With what? Detective Jowd, the meteor fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer! Are you sure though? Because even if the meteorite hit nobody, I feel like there might have still been a possibility of someone being shot. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the shape, the same shape as the bullet around here. The sweet potato on the ground? Yeah! Oh no! We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. Ooh, that's... A spinal injury could be pretty bad. This fate is just too painful to watch, in every sense. It's better than what we had before. Dying to a meteorite, a freak accident. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. What? Oh no, me and my big mouth earlier! Look out! Wake up! We gotta get out of there! No! Oh, damn it! My leg won't work!
It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lin!
It's not over yet!
But there isn't anything else to swap with!
Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. Oh, butterfly effect and all? I don't know about that. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Yeah, that way of thinking about it is very like treating death as an inconsequential thing, which it is with our powers, but we don't want to just let people die without trying, right? Because that feels very not right. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together?
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissel and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. Can you manipulate people in the past? That's getting so strange because he has these powers because he died in the present. But then, if he didn't die and the fragment didn't hit him, and we save this future, the moment we save it, he's gonna lose those powers, right? According to traditional sort of time travel logic, I guess. Yeah, you haven't done anything the whole time you were here. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now, Gather your strength and make it spray, as if your life depended on it. I am dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Okay, now do it! Got it! Oh. Now it's your turn, Missile.
What? Me? But what can I do?
Missile! The one thing you can do! Aside from barking! I think you know the answer to that.
Okay, got it.
So he knew. He was just playing. He was just messing around. You can swap them! That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But...
Oh. But does that mean we'll be killing Yomiel?
Even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lin.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
Okay. We have a bit more time. That's just happening right in front of Joud. I wonder what he thinks.
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Are you gonna manipulate her? Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Okay, yeah, using your own body, sure. But you can also use her body, right? Not the best... Oh, no! Yeah, even if we manipulated her body there, she would have been saved, but I guess the Yomiel would still be gone. Ye gods! Ah, you're awake. She still doesn't see what happened to Yomiel.
Hey, mister! Is your knee okay?
Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge? Thanks!
Okay. You know what to do, little detective? Are you alive? Oh, but he's gonna be like disabled. Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. And you saw, he saved her at the last second. And he was innocent in the crime thing too. What made you do such a reckless thing? But he wouldn't remember though. To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. Oh, that's exactly what he said back in the submarine when we were drowning. And then Lin was like, why did you save me? And he said the same thing. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But, you know, I'm glad it happened.
Hey, mister! I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
Didn't get hit, did it? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? It's not a little kitten, it's pretty gigantic. Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. It's me. I'm the cat. I died 10 years ago. Maybe? Well, how was I in the present then? Same sort of reasoning as Yomiel? I maybe had a fragment stuck in me? Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. Are you Yomiel's cat? These long, lonely 10 years? You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? Yeah, in the beginning. Remember, very, very beginning, Lynn saw the kitty coming out of the box. A small event. Easy to forget, but it was there. I think I finally remember. I was a kitty! 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it! But in the original timeline, I died somehow. Oh, little kitty, you're really picking the wrong time to come here. Somebody, please look at me. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shu, you might get hurt. Somebody, please reach out a hand to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. What? With no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. Oh, so a body can have multiple souls. Question answered. Oh, I was just alive the whole time then. I didn't die or anything. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. Oh my god. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. Who? She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." What? That man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancé? He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. So his fiancé killed herself? Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. I was just a lonely kitten, and then we sort of resided in the same body for a bit, and then he got his old body back. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. How did you get your body back even? After all these years, where even was it, to begin with? When I got my revenge on Lin, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I try to believe. Revenge on Lin by framing her. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. No longer a kitten, but a full-grown old kitty. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. Oh. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. Oh, that's right. If he can't just leave, he has to leave in a thing. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, Sissel died inside the bag? Oh! What? Who's Ray then? Oh, the stray bullet got the cat! Oh no! I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. And so I died here at the same time. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. But if you're gonna say, like, Lin... Oh, I guess Lin died later in the same place, so she wasn't exposed to the radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. Why? Okay, it explains why you didn't know stuff like science and potato and whatever, because you just didn't know those things to begin with. But what about remembering you were Sissel and Sissel, Yomiel is your owner and all that? It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. Cause Yomiel left in Sissel's body. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Oh wow. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lin tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. 'Cause manipulating living creatures, that's what Yomiel can do. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. Oh, the dead as well. But even so, there are some things you can do that I can't. You mean... I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. Yeah, what's gonna happen once we go back to the present? I can't even imagine. The fate of your death? The kitten Sissel's fate? And I can just bet you, the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yeah, cause she killed herself to follow Yomiel. So if he's alive... Oh, but if he's paralyzed... We don't know how she'll react to that. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, huh? So, Yomiel. It looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Well, everyone's alive and happy though. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these past 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. The little kid who grew up? The one you took hostage? Coming back to save you, after all. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. How will things change? It's hard to imagine.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camila again.
Oh, we had a kitty and a doggy. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain. Including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. But you also tried to save her, and you successfully did it. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So, before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. But you guys also spent a happy 10 years together before. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now. Right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Oh, he was actually sort of like my pet owner. Me too, Yomiel.
Sissel? Are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. And we keep the memories, right? These memories right here, so when we meet again, we'll remember. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you!
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. No. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We were a kitty all along. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Hopefully. Even if we don't know each other, I hope that we're all living well and all that. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Oh! Before I cease to exist. Wait, who the hell is this? Oh! It's you! Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I am really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. Who are you? But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? Yeah, and why do you want to help us? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. What? We have more last-minute twists? You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. Wow, this feels like so long ago. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Yomiel's plan going exactly the way he thought it would? And then he would leave the country? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. Are there more animals? Are you an animal, Ray? After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Oh, so this might be the very first timeline then, huh? They already succeeded! Missile, gone. Camila, gone. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process... Oh my god. Child murder! Pet murder! 2 little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress. And that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how? We're not even near a fragment. He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute! Oh, because Yomio was next to him when he died. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. Whoa, the aura has quite a small proximity then, huh? Camila wasn't affected? But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do, with only the power to swap objects. Especially since he can't go back in time. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. He went all the way to the submarine? In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then... he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? Are you like alternate universe Missile? Or something? What? What the hell? He decided to wait it out. Oh! Oh! You can do that? I guess you can. Just not go back to the present. He decided to wait until that night came again. Missile? You're a missile? And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Are you gonna turn back to... are you like old Missile? Oh my god! That's right. I'm Missile. Oh, that's why they said that Missile or Ray had a old grandpa voice. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out. He'd rather do that than go back to the present, because going back to the present means that Miss Camila will die. At least, if he just waited it out, there would be another chance. That's... what happened to the whole disappearing before dawn thing? That doesn't happen in the past. So it looks like the old Missile's powers include going back in time plus swapping, but he couldn't manipulate anything like me. You should have been helping us! Why were you not helping us? Exactly. And then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. Does that mean we have 2 missiles now? By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. Huh. Yomio's powers changed in 10 years. He became stronger, but you became weaker because initially you were a dog, and in dog years that's old. Weird how that works. So I decided I need to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate the desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, you should have been helping us. But then how come... remember like that one level we went back to the junkyard, Ray wasn't there anymore? What does that mean? Does that mean he like passed of old age or something? Why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could. Like travel through the telephone lines, of course. How did you get to the junkyard then? What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night the first time around. What? What the hell is happening? We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lin had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. Oh, Yomiyo brought me to the apartment? No? I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. That's impressive that you got so far without phone lines. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first add-on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died, and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? Oh, I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Oh, that's what I said before too. That's what you said. And then you left? Away over the telephone line. But then what changed this time? I wasn't really willing to promise to help him, but we ended up helping him anyway. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiyo. What? I give you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. This is a plan 10 years in the making! More than once too. Yeah, because apparently I said no the first time around, right? So what happened then? He went back again? And then I gave you a time limit. Oh, it's fake! A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. And then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. Oh, you! But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Well, not the young one, the old one. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Hey, does little Missile want to speak up? Is no one else around here? Just me and you? But you're not gonna exist in the present anymore. That's so crazy. He went back and then aged 10 years from the point in the past. So that when he gets back to this night, he ended up being 10 years older than he would have actually been. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile. I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited. These 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camila, eh? Of course! Because that's what doggies do! Now then, farewell, Sissel! Oh wow! This is making me a little bit teary-eyed. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. That is all so insane. Now what? But this will, if Detective Zhao didn't kill anybody, huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. But then the wife would be around, and that contraption wouldn't have happened. Oh. Ah! Please be regular. Don't give me that suspenseful music. Yay! I'm here too.
Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death.
But is it your birthday? Or is it your mom's birthday? Camila's mom.
Yippee! It worked!
Oh, they don't live together anymore.
But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well, I wanted to use it again.
That's alright, Lynn. We're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Oh, but Lynn would have forgotten everything then. And it'll just be me and Jowd who remembers here.
Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camila. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. Oh, they don't even know each other. What? No, they do know each other. It's just that she got her new job today. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camila. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day.
Your dad gave me that one too.
But yours was a lot older than mine though.
How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? Actual detectives don't even need a badge, but she just wears it because she wants to.
What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective.
It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny, somehow.
Destiny, eh?
And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me.
That you will. That you will.
Hey, Lynn. Nice to meet you. I'm Sissel. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten.
That's right. The very same one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten?
Yup. He never got any bigger or anything.
What?
Wow. What a mysterious little fellow.
No one wants to take that to examine? Put him in a science lab or something?
I know, right? His name is Sissel.
Sissel? It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I'm glad you remember a little bit. It's a bit of a shame that we spent so much time together, and it was all gone, right? So I'm glad.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
Alright everyone, let's start the celebration.
Okay, Mom.
Hey, finally, somebody proving my hair color, my anime hair color theory. They're related. They have the same color hair. Thank you. Thank you. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Sissel. We'll see you from time to time, if you come visit. From that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. And I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Oh! I got to keep my powers then. Oh! Alright. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange, beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Aww, that's nice. What was that about the kitten never aging though? Is that just gonna be a thing? Oh, whoa! Missile! Ooh! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn! Like I said, it's not my birthday.
Missile!
Hey, Missile! I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort? But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby! Wow, that's spaghetti! Wow! Camilla's mom not eating. The rest of them just scarfing it all down. So this is even... What does Lynn's family make of then? It's really like she's an orphan and she has no parents. Oh, the secret to detective promotion. There! How do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Oh, wow. Guess we'll find out about everybody over here. Oh, jeez, you're in public! Chief, you're in public! Here's your food, gentlemen! He doesn't care. Memory! What are you doing here?
I heard you were gonna be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today.
So you took on a part-time job here again? Just so you could eavesdrop?
Oh, you have no idea the lengths I go to reach my goals.
What about the bartender? Your love for the bartender. Hey, what about the two blue people? The lady and the man? Are we gonna find out about them?
And what about... I want to see what Yomiel is doing.
Hey, you're supposed to send it out, not eat it. She ate 4 of them already. La la la! I've never cooked this way before. So exciting! Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek.
Is this really necessary? This new curry chicken menu item?
Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing.
Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway?
Sausage head! Curry chicken! You got out! Oh, cause... yeah, Yomiel never died, so those people, Sausage Head and the Rockstar, never went to jail. Oh, but that means they never got to meet each other and be friends and all that. That's a little bit sad. I want to see Bailey. Show me Bailey. Oh, hey guys!
Are you really sure we needed these explosives?
Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. They're still doing... Wait a minute. 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Oh, money, money! Oh! Wow, Chicken Kitchen is rich. And they never deposit their money in the bank too, apparently. So those two, they're still doing anti this things. The blue people are still gonna be against the people in this town. Okay.
So this is where you work, huh, Papa?
That's right, these three. That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of the minister, perhaps? No. Must you talk that way in front of our daughter? Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. They didn't argue. That's good. Aww. All's well that ends well. In the end, we were just a little kitten. It's so crazy to think about that. Hey, you guys. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say. These grapes are quite good, my man. You know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. Ah! Egad! Oh my god, his head. Keep it together, man! Are you trying to give me the case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. They're just doing their submarine things, trying to look for an inn to attack this nation still. Okay, sure. Sure. Oh, Rockstar! Oh! The doves and the pigeons! Love, peace, and pigeons! Long live rock and roll! Nobody took the Temzik fragment still? That rock right there behind the professor. Oh! So that is a weird pigeon, huh? It's a blue pigeon. Oh! Stop the park from charging emission! Protect the rights of those who live here! Rockstar doesn't mind. They'll just keep going together. Maybe they can have a joint concert. Oh yeah, still dancing. Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. Yomiol. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it! Hey, if you have a stomachache, stop moving around so much. It's not gonna help. So it sounds like Yomiol went to jail for the whole trying to take Lin hostage thing still. 10 years? Oh, wow. Oh, that's like prison-mandated clothing? Surprisingly. 10 long years, Yomiol. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. His fiancé? Oh, through thick and thin. Well, we have to wait and see first. Thank you, Sissel. Will our paths ever cross again? Oh, we don't get to see his fiancé, I guess. Wow, little kitty. Little kitty, little doggy. Oh! Hey! Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you in the picture? Cabanella's still his old self, though. But no tragedy ever happened. This kind of makes it look like Cabanella and Jout are married. Blended, found family or something. Oh, wow, here we go. That was an adventure. Wow, this last chapter here felt like but wait, there's more, like 5 times over. There was a lot of plot twists going on, and it was really fun. A lot of colorful characters, and everyone, I guess, is happy by the end here. Yeah, pretty much. Even the old miss who disappeared. Hey, He got what he wanted, and that's all he ever asked for. I am a little bit surprised that Yomiya went to jail for 10 years for attempting to, take a little girl as a hostage, even though he didn't actually kill anybody or hurt anybody, on top of the fact that he actively tried to save her by the end of it too. I guess the justice system in this country is a little bit strict. Well, yeah, like people had to go to special prison just for singing out national secrets. So I guess it's a pretty strict place after all. But by the end here, everything, it's different. It's not what we experienced, but everyone is happier. And even though it's a little bit sad that they're losing all their memories, the people who didn't get to be part of the time traveling, they're gonna live happier for it. No one has to be in the shadows of their trauma and whatnot. So all's well that ends well. Oh yeah, Yomiya didn't even have to be paralyzed too, huh? I thought the rock would crush his legs for sure. Even he gets a good start too. He kind of got the short end of the stick here though, like he wasn't even... Initially, he wasn't responsible for anything, and then the circumstances, being accused, pushed him into actually committing crimes and stuff. Something falling into the darkness, like he said. 10 years of solitude, not being acknowledged by anybody would make anybody go crazy. Ghost Trick. In terms of the logic and the murder mystery and people's motivations and stuff, I feel like there were a few parts where I was like, really? But overall, there's in a good way, a olden sort of feeling to this story that you just don't see very often for newer games, I feel like. Yeah, like they'll have fun with it, they know it's absurd, and then they lean into it, as opposed to being like, oh yeah, you know what, this doesn't make any sense. So, you know what, that's their style. Like all this stuff we saw with how come nobody was reacting to the rat being in their house? Or, the writer lady was killing the rat and then sticking her match inside her wine glass and crazy stuff like that. I think that's actually my favorite chapter, by the way. The one with the novelist and the daughter arguing, just for how absurd it is, and the lady's dodging skills deserve honorable mention yet again. Wow, it was just mind-blowing to see that happen. I think part of the, how much a player can get into a story depends on how much the story believes in itself. And I can feel that it definitely believed in itself, and it was convinced of its own setting. Despite Sausage Head being in prison, his little lobotomy machine never being explained, despite, for some reason, all the people in the foreign nation are just blue-colored, despite how apparently all these powers came from an alien meteorite from outer space. Okay, man. So, lots of fun things here. I had a lot of fun. Although the reveal of Sissel being a kitty, it's cute. It's very cute, but, part of me... Because I actually really like Yomiya's design as well, and I've been staring at that for so long too, that I feel a little bit sad that, oh, actually, we're just a kitty and not the banana hair, spiky hair dude. So that makes me a little bit sad, but if everyone's happy, then I'm happy. And Missile, thank you for your hard work for trying to save everybody. This is all thanks to Missile. And the crazy thing is, he himself in this brand new timeline doesn't even know it. He is truly man's best friend, or the best friend of two little ladies, as the game would like to say. Yeah. Who were your favorite characters and which chapters did you like the most? My favorite character? Oh man, there's so many people, I don't even... Missile? I mean, Missile, that seems like a cop-out answer though, because I can imagine Missile is probably pretty damn popular just for being such a good boy. I like Lynn as well. Her unwavering confidence and just heading straight first into everything. Fantastic. We need people with ambition and drive like that around here to run the world. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. And with that said, this was a full playthrough of Ghost Trick with Welonz. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!